Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Julia Barbara, and on this channel we're all about beauty, lifestyle and adventure. So in case you're interested in such kind of content, then you're in the right place. So why don't you subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. You can as well press the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So as you can see from the title, today I'll be talking about why I chose to come and work in Qatar and not other countries. If you've been watching my previous video, you know that I live in Qatar. I'm Kenyan, but I live in Qatar. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup while chatting. So in case you want to learn something about makeup, please stay tuned and watch. And in case I won't be showing every product I'm using because this video is basically about why I came to Qatar. So stay tuned and let's enjoy this. So I'm gonna start by spraying my face. I've already moisturized my face. You know, first you have to moisturize your face, do the skincare and all that. So I've already done that. I'm gonna be spraying my face with this, and everything I will be putting down in the description. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then come back, because I know eyebrows take time. So in case you want to learn something about eyebrows, I have a video you have to watch. I'm gonna link it on this video. You have to go and watch and learn how I do my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go and do my eyebrows and then come back and let's start chatting, right? So my eyebrows are done. I'm gonna go straight to my face, and that's when I'm gonna start talking. But as well, there's some things I'm gonna be skipping, like eyeshadow, because this video will be long if I stick with doing my eyeshadow while I'm talking. So I'm gonna do the basic ones while I'm talking, and then the eyeshadow or something I'm gonna be skipping. In case you want to see a video of how I do my eyeshadow, how I blend and how to blend your eyeshadow, then you can comment down below. I'm gonna do a video for that. But for today, we're gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna prime my face. So for my face primer, I'm using a Milk Hydrating Primer. And I'm just, cause I have oily and my face is kind of neutral, oily and in between. So I usually use this because I like dewy makeup. So most of the time I tend to get oily on on my nose and on my cheeks. But for me, I like dewy makeup because it makes your makeup look so healthy and natural. I don't know. For me, I don't like matte makeup. So next, I'm gonna go and start putting foundation on my face, and I'm gonna use this palette from Makeup Forever. I like it because mostly I use also for my clients. So you can see I get like all the shades. So my shade is, especially now during summer, I think I went back to this. I think I'm using this, yeah. So because I was this, so I tend to change during summer and winter. So during winter my foundation is always this one, and during summer I go back to this. So let's now begin. Why I chose Qatar and not other countries. As you know, Qatar is like 5 hours to Kenya, and as well it's easier to get a visa. Okay, that's it. It's easier to get a visa to come to Qatar, and even easier to get jobs in Qatar. So that's why I chose this country, because you know, if you want to go to other countries, it can be tricky, especially if you're coming from Africa. Getting a work visa, it's a bit hard. But if you're coming to the Middle East, not only Qatar, but Dubai, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and all those countries, it's easier to get a visa no matter where you are coming from. It doesn't matter if you're only African. But getting a visa to come here, it's quite easy, especially work visa. It's so easy. They just give you very easily with no restriction or something compared to other countries, you know. So that's the reason, that's the first reason I decided to come here, because my visa didn't even take time. So if you watched my previous video, the one I was talking about how I got a job in Qatar, then if you didn't, just go back and watch it, so you will know like how I came to Qatar. But on that video, I talked about how my visa came out. Like, it was so easy. It didn't take time, like 2 days. So that's why I'm saying, like, that's the reason, like, working visa to come to Qatar, like working visa to come here, it's very easy compared to even tourist visa. It's easy. So that's why I chose, and I'm using this Sephora foundation brush. It's very good, by the way. My foundation is done, and I'm gonna start applying concealer, and I'm mixing these two. This is Tarte concealer, and this Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and this is Deep. So first I will start with this one because this is a bit lighter. Yes, and my next reason why I chose to come to Qatar is there's plenty of jobs in these Middle East countries, like the whole of Middle East. Like, there is plenty of job opportunities, skilled and unskilled jobs. If you come here, I'm very sure you can't, like, you will always have to get a job. Like, that's like, and most of the people who come here from Kenya, they come through agent, so there is always like a guarantee of a job. But even if you come here and started to, like, okay, let me start trying to find a job by myself, like if you decide to come here without an agency, it will be very easier for you to get a job, because wow, there are plenty of jobs here, because so many companies are always hiring, but most of them are hiring, especially at the moment, they hire only people who are in Doha. So that's another great opportunity that you should come here and try to find a job. I'm gonna blend this out very fast. And you can see I'm mixing the two concealer because this one is a bit lighter, you can see. So I'm just putting like a tiny of it, very tiny, because so I usually start blending out my concealer before doing my contour. I said this look will be simple, but the way I see it, we are going all out. When blending your concealer, you have to be very careful because it's like bringing another shade on your face. So if you don't want to blend it out to go like, blending your concealer matters a lot, because that's how you will shape your face. Because the next thing I will do is I will put contour, so you will understand why I'm saying this. If you blend your concealer out, you have like a very big face. So for me, I have like a long face, so that's why I always blend my concealer. Like, I focus a lot in the middle because I want to keep the shape of my face. So it's very important to blend your concealer according to your the shape of your face. Another reason I decided to come to Qatar was salary. If you try to compare the kind of salary you earn in Kenya with the same job that you come here and work, it's not the same. So let's say, for example, if you're working here as a, let me give an example of let me say if you're coming here to work as a waitress. Okay, in Kenya, I'm very sure, like I've worked as a waitress in Kenya before, and the minimum salary you can get is 10,000 Kenyan shillings, or let's say 15,000, maybe now 15 or 20. It depends also with which hotel you're working to. So that's like $200, right? But if you come to Doha and work here as a waitress, and you like get like a good company that pays well, because some of the company also don't pay good. So it depends if you're working on a private company or a government company. If you're working on a government company, some of them will pay you good, but some of the private company as well will pay you well as well. So in Qatar, you can work as a waitress and get a salary of maybe, for a start, 50,000 Kenyan shillings. Yes, let's say 50,000 Kenyan shillings, and that's like, I think, $500. Let me say $500. So you see, like, the difference. You can balance the difference. That's now. I'm saying now because before they were not paying people like that, but now because the country is more developing and people are coming here, so, and a lot of people are like well educated, so they expect to get like more salary. So if you come here to work as a waitress, you might get a salary of $500 or even more. Some of them even get maybe like even $700. It depends with which hotel you're working to. So I can say also the reason I came here was salary difference compared to Kenya, because the salary here is very good, and I was like, okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna start contouring my face, and I'm using Fenty Beauty contour stick, and it's in the shade, I think this is mocha. It's in the shade mocha. So I'm just putting that. That's why I was saying where you place your concealer is very important, because this is like shaping your face. I'm not putting a lot because it's very harsh, it's so dark. When blending your contour, you need to be pushing it upward and not rubbing, because if you start rubbing, it will be like you're rubbing the foundation as well, which is underneath. So you just push it upwards very gently, because you're trying to get the shape of your face, and this contour will help you a lot. So that's why you see I'm like pushing it upwards, also to blend very well with the concealer. Because another reason that I decided to come and work in Qatar is because people speak English in these countries. I won't say that the Qataris speaks English like all of them, but most people in this country speak English, especially the foreigners. And as you know, like, most of the Middle East countries are filled with foreigners. Like, people who work here are like foreigners, not mostly Qataris. So that's the reason why I decided to also come here, because they don't force you to speak Arabic. If you speak Arabic, it's an advantage for you, especially for if you get a company that is trying to hire you and they're looking for someone who is speaking Arabic, it will be a very big advantage for you, because you'll get even more high salary. But they don't even force you. There are so many foreigners in this country, so you can as well work here and even speak with different kind of people all over the world who speak English. So it's an advantage too. I wasn't forced to speak another language. Like let's say, for example, if now you want to go to like a country, like let's say Germany, you can't work there or live there without speaking their language, right? And if you want to come to Qatar, they do speak Arabic. Qataris, they speak Arabic, but they won't force you to speak Arabic. So my face is well blended, so now I'm gonna start applying the translucent powder, and I'm using setting powder. Sorry, I'm gonna start applying my setting powder, and I'm using Huda Beauty powder. I love this. I love this powder. Like, this powder is everything for me. Like, I love it. It blends so well. But I've heard also L'Oreal Mercier, it's nice, which I've bought it already, but I'm not gonna use it on today's video, because this video is not about the products I'm using, but I'm just mentioning because I know some of you will ask me. So I'm just using like a bit tiny, because I'm not baking already. I'm just because when you're setting you don't put much, but when you're baking, of course, you'll put a lot of it. I'm trying to make this makeup not to look so harsh, like very simple, which I know I won't, because when I start with eyes I'm gonna forget that. So another thing that made me come to Qatar is very developing, and if I try to remember when I came here first and now, there is a very big difference. That's why you should just come to Qatar, by the way. If I try to remember how Qatar was like when I came here, there was not so many, like even the metro wasn't there, even what is it, like a lot of things, because I don't want to say a lot, because if you're not living here you won't understand, but this country is developing a lot in so many ways, like so many ways. You can see even this year they are having a World Cup. World Cup will be held in Qatar, so that's what I'm trying to say. That's another reason that made me come here. Like, not I knew that there will be World Cup when I was coming here, no. But I'm saying this country is developing in so many ways, like so many ways. Every day you wake up, there is something like new. Like, I'm sure this is happening also in the other part of Middle East, like Dubai and Saudi Arabia. Because I've never been to Dubai, I've never been to Saudi Arabia, so I don't know, but I'm sure, for sure, all these countries are developing. So they need more workers, they need more people, and it's an opportunity for you. If you're outside to come and work here, of course you won't miss a job, for sure. So that's why I'm saying these countries are developing, so you should just consider coming here. So my face is baked, and now I'm gonna start doing my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna do it behind the cameras because it will take the whole time. And like I said, I don't want this video to be very long, so I'm gonna do my eyeshadow and then come back in a few. So I'm back and my eyes are done. I said I would do something simple, but I ended up doing something. It's fine. You know, the life of a makeup artist, you will always go out of your way, even if you say that you want to do something simple. So now I'm gonna dust off the the setting powder. I keep on saying translucent powder, but they're totally different. So now I'm gonna dust it off. I'm gonna use the MAC dark tan powder. It's like a bronzer, but anyway, I'm gonna use this one to dust it off and finish up this video because we need to end it. Let's start doing it. Let's start doing it as we talk, as we continue chatting. As we continue chatting, and I'm using this brush. By the way, I'm using all my brushes that I'm using are from I like Real Technique brush because they are so defined. So in case you want to know which brushes to use as a beginner for makeup, I'm using a Real Technique, but they're actually drugstore, not that expensive, and they have like different kind of brushes for specific thing, like whatever you are doing on your face. If you're using this is like a powder brush. If you're a beginner and you don't know which brushes to use, I prefer you try to use a Real Technique brush because they're just defined. Let me say they're just defined because this is like a face brush, okay? And I mean powder brush, and this is also powder brush, and this is like a contour brush because you can see the shape as well. It's like best to like contour your face, And this brush is for setting powder, this one, and these are for like eyeshadow. So I prefer you use Real Technique brushes as a beginner, because that way you will know which brush you're supposed to use, like it's for which part of your face. So I will recommend you to buy the drugstore brush from Real Technique. And this is like this brush is used for applying, what is it called, applying blush. This brush is for blush. So I have like all Real Technique brushes. So yes, so let me stop talking and get into business again. Another reason that I decided to come and live in Qatar, like why I chose Qatar, it's because for exposure. Because you know, once you get out of your country, you get more exposed. And also, if you work in the Middle East, you know very well that you will meet people from different parts of the world. So far, I think, I've met like so many people. Like there's some countries I didn't even know about when I was living in Kenya. But when I came here, I met so many people at one place, like, you know. So you get to interact with different kind of people, different kind of culture. Like you get to understand, like let's say for example, you come here, like if you come to Qatar, the first people you meet first are Filipinos, then Indians, and then Europeans, and then Americans, like so many kind of people, different people. And that way you mingle with them and you will learn their culture. Not only you will learn about Qatar, but you learn about different kind of culture from different part of the world, even without visiting those countries, because you'll have friends. Because I made friends. I have Filipino friends, I have Arabic friends, I have so many friends. So for me, it was a way of getting exposed, because you know, if you continue staying in Kenya, of course you won't know what's happening in the other part of the world. So yes, that was my other reason. And also, the good thing about even coming here, like I chose to come here, is because I realized like so many Kenyans are here, like so many Africans as well, let me say. And for me, it makes me feel safe, because if I know that this country is like there are Kenyans in this country, like my fellow Kenyans, I will feel safe, because anytime I have a problem, I know who I will run to and who will understand me well. So that's also another reason I decided to come here. And the culture, if you try to compare the culture of Qatar and Kenya, especially if you come from Mombasa, the culture is not that, let's say in terms of, if you want to learn Arabic, if you are Kenyan, it's very easy for you, because you know, like Swahili comes from Arabic. And as well, their food is not that different compared to Kenya, but the culture is more similar to Kenyan. So because I grew up in Mombasa, where there is like a lot of Muslims, so it wasn't that bad when I came here. So yes, that's the reason. And so far I'm so happy, because I've been exposed to so many things that I didn't know about. I'm sure if I was in Kenya, I won't even know some of the things that I know now. So in case you're out there and you're thinking about coming here, don't even doubt about it, because once you come here, you'll be exposed and you'll even learn a lot. Yeah. So let's say I'm done, or because my eyes are already done. So the only thing I'm supposed to do now is just spray my face, apply blush and lipstick, and we are done. Like as simple as that. Like I told you, I didn't want to do like a full face beat, like foundation, everything, because as well I didn't want to come here and start talking about why I came here and I'm not doing anything. I always feel like I will talk too much when I'm not doing anything compared to if I'm doing something. So that's the reason why I always like doing my makeup when I'm doing a chit chat video. So let me now do my blush, and I'm gonna be using, this is like my go-to blush. I like this from Juvia's Place. It's Sahara Volume 1. I think there is Volume 1 and Volume 2. So mostly if you're dark, let me tell you a secret, this is the best blush for dark people. So I always go in with even pink is good, but I feel like pink is more nicer on a light skin person. So I'm gonna go in with this one. I always like mix them together while I'm applying the blush, but I don't know if I should do orange because my eyes are orange already. I have a choice to do this one as well, but I feel like this one will be more darker. I don't know. Let me try the orange one and see. So this is what I always do, like tap together and then apply it. I don't want to do like too much. Yeah, so far those are the reasons that made me decide to come here, and in case there will be more, like I don't think there will be more because that's the reason only, but so far those are the reasons that made me decide to come to Qatar, because first it's way easier to get a visa, but I'm gonna do a video also of how to get a visit visa here. But to be honest, it's very hard, I mean, to get a tourist visa here, especially if you're coming from Africa and you want to come here as per now. I don't know why it's quite difficult. I don't know if it's because of the World Cup or I don't know, but because so many people are complaining like they can't get a tourist visa to come here. And visit visa also, it's like a bit hard to, because before when I came here, like the first time, like the first year when I came in Qatar, I used to see so many people who used to come here with a tourist visa, and then once they get here they change it to a work visa. But I don't know why now that doesn't work anymore, because they don't allow you to come here with a tourist visa and change it to a work visa. But I will try to ask and know and let you know. But if you really want to come here and you're in Kenya and you're finding it difficult, you can find a job online, yeah? But it's always like 50-50 to get a job online, because they prefer people who are here. There are so many people in Qatar, by the way. They prefer people who are here, but if you want to try to get a job online, there is Qatar Living. I will link it down on the description box. And there is Indeed, LinkedIn. You can get job from there in Qatar. For these apps, you have to be. They always choose people who are skilled, not unskilled. They always choose people who are skilled, who are coming here as skilled, as whatever that means. But if you're coming here from Kenya, the easiest way I can say, which everyone is complaining about, is coming here by an agent or referral. Like I said on my previous video, if you know someone who is here who can refer you. But the easiest way you can come here, go to, like, I know there are some genuine agents in Kenya that can bring you here with a job, like guaranteed job, like you're coming here and there is a job guarantee. So that's the easiest way, but you have to pay them. Again, you have to pay the agents. So that's the only way I know as per now that you can come to Doha very easily. But about tourist visa and coming here, like applying for a work visa online, I don't know, it doesn't work here that way. So yes, let me finish up my makeup and then come back and say bye bye to you guys. Let me come closer and show you how my eyes look. Oh my god, some of the foundation went on the hair. So I'm gonna line my lips. I'm just going to do a nude lipstick. Yeah. So I'm using Davis pencil, brown one, to first line my lips. I can't talk while doing this. This pencil, you can use it for your eyebrows and you can use it for your lips. It's very good, like it's multitasking. I love it. I think by now everyone is owning this Davis pencil. I think so. Every woman out there. So guys, this is my final look. I had to do my lips off camera and I used Huda Cosmetics on my lips, and in the middle I used Sephora lipstick, and Huda Cosmetics Kenya, and on the middle I used Sephora lipstick with some lip gloss, of course, to complement it. And yes, this is my final look. And in case you're interested to purchase this hair, you know where to go, right? I'm gonna put the links of some of the sites that I know, or website that I know you can find a job in Doha. If you're interested to come here, that's it. And please make sure to check my description box below, because so many of you always ask me questions on my comment section, and all the answers are always on the description box. So always make sure to check my description box down below. It's a 50-50, but I pray you get a job from there. But usually something like Qatar Airways, they always hire people from outside, so you can have a chance there. And as well, if this video was very helpful for you, please make sure to share it with your friends, family, anyone. And see you till next time. Bye bye.